ready to get started. The first game of the Tommy Chicago Westwood Classic Tournament. Tonight's game being played at the Burnsville Ice Center. One of the games tomorrow is taking place over in neighboring Lakeville. Our FCA boys are wearing white. They're the home team for tonight's game. We're facing off against the Minnesota Skeeters. They will be wearing black jerseys. A little bit different roster than what we saw in Bismarck. Some returning faces, some new ones. As goalie, we've got Asher Bradley out of Alexandria again. Asher played, in my opinion, exceptionally well over in Bismarck. I'm excited to see how he fares up against a different set of teams. And there's the buzzer ending the warm-up period. We're minutes away from getting started. Looks like we are starting a few minutes early. The game that took place before this, I believe it was the two other teams in our pool, in our bracket. It was the Tommy Chicago Prospects team, and they were facing off against Metro team. That game went into running time. I believe it was the Metro team that won that game. I think the final score was 9-2. Metro, from what I could tell, had that game in the bag starting with the third period. We will play both those teams in the two games that FCA plays against tomorrow. Facing off the winner of the previous game, the Metro team, tomorrow morning, and then against the Tommy Chicago Prospects team later tomorrow evening. Here we are, getting ready for puck drop. Face-off won by Skeeters. Pass broken up by FCA, carried up along the boards by Paxton Weber. Weber centering pass broken up by the Skeeters. Skeeters regain control, carry it back out in the neutral area. Really nice back check by Carson Bradley, relative of goaltender Asher Bradley. FCA trying to bring the puck back down, dump it into the near corner. Recovered by the Skeeters, gets pressured immediately by Carson Bradley. Carson Bradley regains control of the puck. He overskated it. Skeeters able to dump the puck out past Weston Olson on left defense. He gets help from his defensive partner, Landon Noon. Noon headmans the puck up to Bentley Ritter. Ritter out of Prairie Center gets a shot towards net. Cleared wide, recovered by the Skeeters. Forwarding pass, advances up. Nice back checking job by FCA, brought forward now by Owen Berg. Berg out of Detroit Lakes. He's going to carry it across, centering pass over. Lewis Kuhn from Alexandria couldn't handle a floppy puck, centering pass there. And a really good job by, I believe that was Rowan Finley. Finley out of Alexandria at defense. Prevented the Skeeters from getting a shot look on net. Clearing attempt there by Kuhn. unable to get it out of the zone. Skeeters trying to get a shot towards net. Stripped off the stick. Tried to clear it out, kept in by the Skeeters. Skeeters advancing up. Nice stick handle move going to the far side. Saved by Asher Bradley. Picked up now by Kuhn. Kuhn skates the puck back out of the zone. Cross-ice pass received by Finley. Finley dumps the puck down. A great job getting the line change for FCA. Picked up behind the net by Skeeters. They're going to try and shoot it out of the zone. Nobody there. It's going to be Weston Olson for FCA. He's going to pick up the puck. Carry it around behind their own net. Dumps it up along the boards. Hits the back side of the ref's leg. Intended trying to get it to Bentley Lane. Puck now right out front of the slot. Picked up by Landon Noon. Noon hitmans the puck up to Ryan Adsero. Adsero trying to pass the puck across. Gets broken up. Kept in far zone by Bentley Lane. Lane dumps it up along the boards. Picked up by Skeeters. Loose puck to Lane. Lane tries chipping it towards the net. Too many bodies in the way. Loose puck along the boards. Lane gets a shot towards net. Cleared wide by the Skeeters goaltender. Picked up in the far corner. Lost possession of the puck. Hit too much snow perhaps. Centering pass there by FCA. Picked up by Skeeters. And now they're advancing back forward again. 2-on-2. Great job clearing the puck wide by Weston Olson. Using the skate to stop the puck. Skeeters trying to get control of it. Weston Olson battling now. Chips the puck up to Lane. Lane headmans it up to Adsero. Adsero dumps it across to Corbin Nystrom. Nystrom out of Wilmer. Dumps the puck up. Recovered now by Skeeters. Brought back out into the neutral area. Paxton Weber tried carrying it in. He gets the puck stripped off of his stick nicely. Here comes Ritter, 97. Big body collision there as the Skeeters player was coming out in the zone. An unintentional hit as the Skeeters player ran right into the body of Carson Bradley. Bradley checking on him as he knew that was a solid hit, and most definitely it was. No penalty is going to be assessed as it was completely unintentional. I don't even think Carson Bradley was looking in that direction. He had no clue that the Minnesota Skeeters player was right there. Just got hammered. Glad to see he got up. He's going to stay in it. Face off now in the Skeeters zone. Was won by the Skeeters, regained by FCA. Couldn't get a shot off. Centering pass now picked up by Berg. Berg's going to try and dump it up. Intended target Jackson Ranitzberger out of Wilmer. Gets broken up by the Skeeters. Owen Berg trying to dump the puck up. Whiffed on it a little bit. Receives some help from Ritter. Ritter passes it up to Carson Bradley. Bradley carries the puck behind the net. Looking for somebody. He's going to pass it back out to defense. He's going to wind up, take a shot. Huge deflection. Looking for the Skeeters goaltender. Cleared it wide. Left side of the net. Battle now in the near corner. Recovered by the Skeeters. Tried to break out pass, and they're going to be able to dump the puck all the way down along the boards. It's going to be an icing call. A stoppage of play, and both teams are going to take opportunity to get fresh legs out. Game is still tied 0-0 in the first period. We've got 10 minutes and 34 seconds remaining after starting a little bit early as the game before us ran into running time. For those of you that have jumped in and joined us, face-off one. Weston Olson lost a footing, I believe. Lost the puck. Skeeters regained control, bringing it back out. Cleared wide there by Landon Noon. Skeeters get a pass out front and a huge shot. Going for a field goal, sends the puck up over the crossbar, hits the glass, recovered by Olson. Olson's going to carry it now up along the boards, trying to find somebody to pass it to. Gets the puck tipped off his stick. Centering pass there. Hit Landon Noon's stick. Asher Bradley, goaltender for FCA. Nice save. Loose puck now carrying behind the FCA net. Picked up by Noon. Noon tries dumping the puck up to Kuhn. Kuhn puck goes through his skates. Great job by Kuhn. Stripping the puck off. He's going to try and carry it back out in the neutral area. Skeeters regain control. Send it back to their defense. Cross-ice D-to-D pass. Immediately getting pressured by FCA. Let's see. That's Rowan Finley. Finley's giving chase behind the Skeeters net. Here come the Skeeters advancing back down using tons of speed. What a poke check. Couldn't stop the speed of the Skeeter. Recovered now by Weston Olson. Stick handle around the player. He's going to carry it back out in the neutral area. He's going to go across ice. Shot from the center slot point. Cleared wide by Skeeters goaltender. Dumped up along the boards. Recovered by Corbin Nystrom along the far boards. Centering pass. Shot broken up by Skeeters goaltender. Battle in front of the net. Behind the net, rather. Centering pass picked up now by the Skeeters. Dancing back down towards the FCA net. Huge save! Was it originally a huge save by Asher Bradley as he made the save and it was between his legs. It looks like the referee is saying no goal as he was intending. He had the intent of pulling the whistle up to his mouth to make the save. And that's when Asher Bradley started twisting his body thinking the play was over. And that's what sent the puck in the net, so no goal. A fair attempt by the Skeeters. Loose puck now, dumped all the way across, picked up by the Skeeters defender. Dumping the puck back down into the FCA zone. Picked up by the defender. He gets pressured, tries head-manning the puck up. Found the stick of a Skeeter player. Once again trying to cross-ice pass. Dumped back into the FCA zone. This time finds the stick of Ryan Adsero. Adsero out of West Fargo tries hitting Bentley Lane. Lane couldn't keep possession of the puck. Apologize for the video. Skeeters pressuring the puck. Recovered now by FCA. Here's Corbin Nystrom, backhanding pass. It's broken up by the Skeeters. Nystrom reaching for the puck again. Recovered, brought back down into the zone by the Skeeters. Poke checked off the stick there by Owen Berg. Loose puck now getting picked up by Rowan Finley. Loose puck along the far corner. It's going to get picked up by Adsero. Adsero's battling for the puck. Receives some help from Carson Bradley. Bradley couldn't get the puck past the Skeeter player along the far board. They're going to wind up. Nice stick handle move. A shot hits the crossbar and bounces up over as Asher Bradley had dropped down. A nice move by that Skeeters player. Just put a little bit too much height on the puck. Luckily for FCA, shot from the point, hits the side of the net, goes wide. Trying to clear the puck out, stopped by the Skeeter. He's going to advance down towards center slot. Gets poke checked off of his stick by Adsero. Adsero gets tied up. Headmans the puck up. Here it comes Corbin Nystrom. Nystrom, he's coming in. Nystrom, a decent shot. A rebound attempt. Got his own rebound. Unfortunately, the puck bounced just a little bit wide. Recovered now by Bentley Ritter. Ritter's getting tied up. 2-on-1 in the far corner. He's going to go down on the play. Receives some help by Carson Bradley. Bradley gets slashed. His stick gets knocked out of his hands. Offsides is going to be the puck now as the puck crossed out in the neutral area. Tag up is being allowed in this tournament. It's not automatic offsides like you saw previously in the Minnesota youth hockey regular season. Nice poke check there by Carson Bradley, receiving help from Olson. Olson picks up a loose puck. Cross-ice pass to Ritter. Ritter's going to skate it down. Lost the puck in the stick of a Skeeter player. Receives help from Paxton Weber. Weber's going to wind up. He gets a shot. Nice save by the Skeeter goaltender. Cleared into the near corner. Paxton tying up that Skeeters player. Receives some help there by was Owen Berg, I believe. Centering pass received by the Skeeters. There he's going to come in. Huge save by Asher Bradley. Picked up now. Cleared out of the zone by FCA. Here comes Bentley Ritter. He's got Rowan Finley with him. Ritter with a shot. Leg save. Cleared into the far corner this time. Ritter dumps it down behind the net. It's picked up by Paxton Weber. Weber with a shot. Cleared wide. Loose puck picked up by Rowan Finley. Finley gets a shot. This time the Skeeters goaltender had enough of it. Made a decent save and immediately covered it with his glove, forcing a stoppage of play. Game is still tied 0-0. We've got 5 minutes and 28 seconds left. Face-off won by the Skeeters. Loose puck battle in the near corner, recovered by the Skeeters. He's going to dump it up. Tried to chip it up past FCA defender. Is able to do it. Couldn't keep possession of it. Owen Berg has the puck for FCA. Dumps it up along the boards. Gets it past. Puck gets tipped. Icing is going to be called off. It's a foot race now. Everett Peary, he's going in hard into the near corner. Peary's going to be held up. Loose puck now, picked up by Lewis Kuhn. Kuhn's shot goes wide of the net. Battle in the far corner. Nice job by Rowan Finley, knocking the Skeeter player off. Great job keeping the puck in by FCA. And we're going to have a penalty now called on the play. It's going to be an interference call. I apologize if it was out of view. We'll see which team it was going to be on. The call was going to be on Everett Peary of FCA. Peary's going to sit for 2 minutes for interference. That's going to bring the puck all the way back down into the FCA zone. Just under 5 minutes to go, 4 minutes and 46 seconds. Game's still scoreless here in the first period. Rowan Finley wins the faceoff. Loose puck picked up. Tried to knock it out of the zone by Kuhn. Kuhn's able to get it out. Finley trying to go for that loose puck. Lost a footing, recovered by the Skeeters. Cross-ice pass. Skeeters now going to be carrying the puck down. Brings it into the near corner. Centering pass broken up by a fellow Skeeters player. Pass out to the point. Unsuccessful. Chase being given now by Owen Berg. Berg's going to follow the puck. Forwarding pass by the Skeeters, unable to keep control. Recovered by, that's Jackson Ranetsberger in the red freezers for FCA. Now the Skeeters are going to get called on a penalty as Carson Bradley went down hard along the boards. And Skeeters finally touched the puck, and that's going to make things even 4-on-4 once again. Skeeters getting called for tripping. That's going to keep face-off down in the Skeeters' end. Both team getting a line change, getting some fresh feet out there. We've got 4-on-4 for 1 minute, 1 second until FCA's Peary penalty. Face-off one, shot towards net by FCA. Cleared wide. Nice job by Carson Bradley, sending it crossways out to Olsen. Olsen gets a shot, stick save, unable to get a rebound. Recovered by the Skeeters. Here we've got a big player. Nice shot through the legs of Landon Noon. What a great shot that was by that Skeeters player. Quick reaction by Asher Bradley. Saved the puck. Carried out of the zone now was Landon Noon. He passes the puck up. Huge shot by Carson Bradley. Bradley trying to go top corners. Eyed a really nice opening, I believe, was saved by the Skeeters goaltender, sending the puck up over the glass into the net. And that's going to result in a stoppage of play in another faceoff. 27 seconds left on Peary's penalty for FCA. Puck recovered after the faceoff by the Skeeters. Great job by Rowan Finley. Bouncing puck in front of the FCA net. Recovered by Finley. Finley trying to dump the puck along the boards. Couldn't get enough onto it. Recovered by the Skeeters. They're going to change the direction. Advance back down into the zone again. Shot, easy stick save for Bradley. There's it wide. Recovered by the Skeeters. Trying to get the puck out towards center. Centering pass broken up by Finley. Finley passes it over to Kuhn. Kuhn immediately getting pressured. FCA back on full strength now. 5-on-4 for another 49 seconds. Puck was tipped, so icing gets called off. Everett Peary, fresh out of the box, giving tons of speed chase behind the net. Recovered now, chase now. Centering pass, nobody there, just out of the reach of Everett Peary. Now we've got Ranetsberger. Backhanded the puck up, recovered now by Adsero. Adsero gets pushed off of the puck, recovered by the Skeeters, and they're going to dump it down. They're still serving a penalty, so no icing called on the play. Recovered now by Carson Bradley. Bradley's going to skate it up along the far boards. Tries to cut in, hits the skate of a Skeeters player with the puck. Lost it immediately, put on the brakes, went and got it. Loose puck now, wrapping around behind the Skeeters net. Recovered by FCA. Both teams now at full strength. Skeeters player coming out of the box. Tried to get a head-manning pass Skeeters advancing back down. Shot and a leg save right off the leg pillow of Bradley, recovered by the shooter. Couldn't do anything with it. FCA recovers behind their net. We've got Owen Berg. He's battling the puck. Puck found its way back out in the neutral area. Chase being given by Ryan Adsero. Adsero tying up the Skeeters player. They were able to get the puck up. Found the stick of Weston Olson. Olson sees wide open Jackson Ranitsberger just out of his reach. Skeeters advancing back down. Paxton Weber trying to get the puck off, shot towards net, saved by Asher Bradley. Battle in the near corner. Weston Olson chips it back up to Ranitsberger. Wide angle shot, missing the net for the Skeeters. We've got Corbin Nystrom now on the far boards. Ranitsberger trying to clear the puck out, found the stick of a Skeeters player. His shot high and wide of the net. Battle on the far boards now. Olson trying to chip it up to Bentley Ritter. Shot and a save. No! A goal is going to be called, as the puck was originally saved by Asher Bradley and found its way through the padding somewhere and crosses over the goal line before getting slapped back out by Olson, and that's going to give Skeeters the first lead of the game as they lead 1-0. We've got 27.2 seconds left in the first period. Face-off one, dumped forward by Landon Noon, recovered by the Skeeters. Slapped by Ritter into the far corner. Loose puck now found its way back out into the neutral area. Noon dumping it back up through the stick of, that was Bentley Lane. Loose puck now recovered by Olson. Olson trying to headman it up to Corbin Nystrom. Nystrom couldn't handle a bouncing puck, and that's going to do it for period one. A late period goal from the Minnesota Skeeters gives them a 1-goal lead advantage right now. Fairly good hockey play by both teams so far. Excited to see what period number 2 will bring.
Yeah, because I gave you one I saw you give it a look at. Yeah, and I was like, for some reason I was like, alright, I forgot the S and let it roll a little bit, like good stuff. Like that one where the guy turned around and he runs it down. Yeah, I know. And you, I like how you moved that right away because I knew you were doing it. The kids were laughing at you. That guy, you got it. Kids were laughing. He's all
Here we go, start of the second period. Neutral zone battle. Puck found its way down into the Skeeter zone, carrying it into the near corner. He puts on the brakes. Everett Peary, given pressure, receives some help from Rowan Finley. Finley gets tied up. Peary now dumping the puck, trying to dump the puck up along the boards, unable to do so. Recovered by the Skeeters, sending the puck back down. Kept in the zone by Olson. Puck found its way back to Landon Noon. Noon sends the puck down. Recovered now by Peary. Finley, the puck holder. Loose puck as he was centering pass. Cleared wide by the Skeeters. Found the puck back out to the point again. Shot by Noon. Gets deflected wide. Lewis Kuhn trying to find a body. The Skeeters recover, headmanning the puck up. Back down into the FCA zone. Shot high and wide, glove saved by Asher Bradley. Whoa, loose puck! And a point blank shot. And an excellent job by Weston Olson coming in behind Asher Bradley this time, as there were multiple point blank shots right in the face of Asher Bradley, and a loose puck off to the side with a Skeeter player right there trying to dump it in. Thankfully, Olson had his stick behind Asher Bradley, saw the puck and smashed it up under the leg pad, forcing the ref to blow the whistle. Goal saved. Face-off won by FCA. They're going to wrap the puck hard along the net. Recovered by the Skeeters, giving chase there. It was Ryan Adsero. Adsero receives some help from Paxton Weber. Adsero recovered the puck, passes it across to Carson Bradley. Here comes Bradley, carries the puck down. Tries to center the pass over to Adsero, hits the skate of a Skeeters player. Loose puck now, recovered by Carson Bradley. What a wonderful stick handle move. Whoa! And a pass, a backhand pass through the skates, just out of the reach of the FCA player. Dumped back out towards the point, sends it back. Sent it over to Jackson Renetsberger, just out of his reach. And we're going to have a penalty called on the play now. Goaltender, I believe, is going to get called for tripping. So one of the Skeeters players that was on the ice is going to have to serve a 2-minute penalty for tripping on the goaltender, and that's going to give FCA a 5-on-4 one-man advantage. Some explanation being given by the on-ice official to the Skeeters coach. Didn't look like there was any arguing going on, just trying to understand what had been seen. Perfectly fine with it. Player found its way out into the penalty box now, getting ready to start. Skeeters still leading with a score of 1-0, 13 minutes and 6 seconds left here in the second period. Face-off won by the Skeeters, pressured by Carson Bradley. Skeeters trying to get the puck out, recovered at the point by Weston Olson. Shot goes just wide, save in the far corner. Centering pass there, but FCA just tied up. Intended target was Paxton Weber. He was tied up in front of the Skeeters net. Skeeters now regaining control. He's going to put on the brakes. He was having way too much pressure. Passed it back to the point, who immediately dumped it into the far corner. Loose puck found its way behind the FCA net. Bouncing up along the boards, recovered by Carson Bradley. Bradley pushes the puck up to Ryan Adsero. Adsero tries getting a shot towards net. Deflected high through the air off a Skeeter stick, right into the glove of the Skeeters goaltender, where he will hold on to it, forcing a whistle and stoppage of play. 1 minute and 16 seconds remain in the Skeeters penalty. Shot immediately towards net by Bentley Ritter. Intercepted by the Skeeters. Centering pass, able to get the puck out. Ritter puts on the pressure on that, receiving some help by Bentley Lane. Skeeters getting a shot right into the chest cavity of Asher Bradley. He'll hold on to that one. Face-off won by FCA. Dumped behind the net. Dumped back behind the net. Bentley Ritter battling along the far boards. This puck found its way towards FCA net. Puck now out at the point. Tries to get a shot. Finds the stick of Owen Berg. Owen Berg passes it up. Where Bentley Lane passed it up and a shot and a goal. It's a head-manning pass as Bentley Ritter out of Prairie Center does a nice stick handle move and beats the Skeeters goaltender. That was a power play goal for FCA, and that's going to tie the game back up at 1 goal apiece. Puck control after face-off by the Skeeters. Chipped up by Owen Berg. Headmanned up by Kuhn. Kuhn found the puck of Rowan Finley. Finley, he gets a shot. And it's going to be saved. Owen Berg trying to go and get a rebound. It's going to be a whistle on the stoppage of play. Everett Peary lining up to take the draw for FCA. Face-off controlled by the Skeeters, carrying it behind the net, pressured by FCA. Trying to dump it along the boards. Lewis Kuhn was there. Kuhn sends it up to Peary. Peary headmans it up to Finley. Finley got the puck towards the net. And a diving save by the Skeeters goaltender, and he's going to hold on to it. Forcing another stoppage of play. Great job by Finley and Peary, both out of Alexandria, working together, trying to make a play. Face-off controlled now by the Skeeters, advancing with speed back forward. Skates wide, gets a shot. Chest cavity save, cleared wide by Olsen. Olsen dumps it up along the boards. Kept in the zone by the Skeeters, recovered now by Landon Noon. Noon chaps the puck hard up along the boards. Skeeters tried to get the puck back out. Penalty is going to get called now. A fairly weak tripping penalty. It's going to get called on Landon Noon. Tripping nonetheless, though, as he got the skate of a Skeeters player who didn't fully go down, but went down enough to take him out of the play. That was Landon Noon out of Fergus Falls, serving a 2-minute penalty for tripping. And that's going to give the Skeeters a 5-on-4 power play for 2 minutes. We've got 10 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the second period, where the game is tied at 1 apiece. Paxton Weber lining up, taking the draw. Face-off won by Weber. Tried to chip it up, found the back of the referee. Dumped in by the Skeeters defender. Couldn't control it, picked up by Weber. Weber doing the same thing, tries to shoot the puck hard out. Hits the backside of teammate Ryan Adsero. Skeeters getting the puck towards net. Picked up from the side of the boards now by Carson Bradley. Bradley strips the puck back off. Bradley's going to carry the puck out in the neutral area now. He's going to continue carrying the puck. He's going to find the loose puck. The centering pass hit the skate of Adsero. Adsero recovered in the far corner. Another centering pass, this time received by the Skeeters, and they're going to carry it back down into the FCA zone. Pushed off the play there by Owen Berg, recovered by Carson Bradley. Here comes Bradley skating down middle ice. Toe drag attempt stopped by the skate. Lost possession of the puck. A shot and a blocker save by the Skeeters goaltender. Shot from Ryan Adsero. Skeeters regained control, carrying it along the near boards. Advancing back down towards the FCA net. Stick on the move, sent the puck just out of the player's reach as Paxton Weber was there. Battle along the far boards now. Ryan Adsero. A screen shot by Skeeters sent the puck wide of the net. They're going to dump it along the boards. Wrapped along into the far corner. The Skeeters player, 2 Skeeters players missed the puck. Whose puck found its way bouncing. Saved by Asher Bradley now. A loose puck going to be picked up by Paxton Weber. He's going to get enough stick on it. He's going to send it all the way down. FCA still have 14 seconds remaining on their penalty. So icing doesn't exist when you are serving penalty in AAA hockey. Skeeters now advancing back down. He's going to trip over the red circle on the far face-off dot. Battle continues. Everett Peary ties the player up nicely behind the net. Receives help from multiple players. Skeeters regain control of the puck. Tries to skate it in center. Recovered the puck. Shot goes just wide of the net. Asher Bradley using the stick to guarantee it was going to go wide. Recovered there by Ranitzberger. Headmans it up to Landon Noon. Noon gets a shot. Hits Skeeter's body cavity. Rowan Finley now battling the puck in the near corner. Skeeters player that he chips over. This time it was red circle at the faceoff dot on this end. Recovered by Kuhn. Kuhn gets taken off the play. A centering pass broken up by Skeeters as they regain control. Passes it across, headmans it up. As they're advancing down, cross ice pass. A huge save by Asher Bradley. Sliding across the ice, making a leg save. Skeeters regain control of the puck, gets pressured by Olsen, receives help from Finley. Finley passes it up to Perry. Perry passes it back to Finley. Finley's going to skate it back down the ice. He gets pushed off the play by a Skeeters defender. They regain control behind their net, chip it up along the boards. It's going to be kept in by Jackson Ranitzberger. Loose puck shot towards net by Ranitzberger, intercepted by the Skeeters. Carried behind their net, trying to clear it out, and it's going to be dumped back in by Landon Noon. We've got Ritter. He's going to chase the puck in the far corner, receives help from Lane. Skeeters regain control, carrying it back out in the neutral area, getting pressured by Ritter. Ritter staying on it, chips the puck and slaps it off Skeeters player stick. Noon chasing the puck, covered by Skeeters behind the net, carrying it. The shot was deflected, goes wide. A clearing attempt by FCA, kept in by the Skeeters. He's going to skate it all the way around. Centering pass broken up by Noon, found the stick of Kuhn. Kuhn trying to pass it back out, finds Ritter. Ritter swinging backhand stick. As I'm kicking my tripod, cleared the puck out of the zone. Recovered by the Skeeters. They're going to try and dump it. Sent it all the way back down to Ranitzberger. He does the same thing, sends it all the way back to the Skeeters defender. Picked up now by a forward skater. Skeeters advancing into the far corner. Centering pass hits the skate of a Skeeters teammate. It's kept in the zone. Dumped into the near corner. Forwarding pass, a shot gets deflected wide. Pass back, received, and this time Noon recovers the puck behind the net. Noon carrying it. He's going to try to do his best to get down the zone. Successfully able to do so. Noon still carrying the puck. Cuts down towards middle, gets a shot. Glove save. Goaltender was trying to dump the puck into the corner out of his glove, but I believe the puck got stuck in his glove. He wasn't able to actually toss it out, so he held on to it, because immediately there was an FCA player ready to give chase. Paxton Weber lining up, taking the draw for FCA. Face-off won by Skeeters, receiving help from Carson Bradley. Weber recovers the puck, cuts in, and gets a shot, a rebound attempt by Adsero, unable to get anything on it. Loose puck now. Shot towards net, deflected wide by Weston Olsen. Weird bounce of the puck, sent it out in front of the net instead of behind it. Battle in the far corner. Adsero is tied up, recovered by Carson Bradley. Bradley recovers it. He cuts in towards faceoff dot. His shot hits the side of the net. Recovered by Adsero. Adsero loses the puck into the Weber's skates. Weber chips it back up to Adsero. Adsero recovering the puck, battling two Skeeters player. Adsero sends it up to Weber. Weber gets a spinning backhand shot towards net. Cleared wide. Loose puck now by Bradley. He's going to dance with the puck a little bit along the far boards. Kept in beautifully there by Adsero. Passes it up to Bradley. Bradley sends it to Weber. Weber sends it over to Adsero. Adsero gets the shot. A nice shot attempt and some decent playmaking by those three forward skaters for the FCA, forcing the Skeeters goaltender to make a decent save and freeze the puck, stopping all the momentum, prevent any more additional shots coming his way. Weber takes the draw, dumps it into the far corner. Carson Bradley, he pushes the player off. Puck found its way getting past Weston Olsen. Brought back into the zone now by Adsero. Adsero, oh, his shot hit the post. It was deflected just wide. Battle along the near boards. Skeeters trying to get the puck out. Finally, they're able to do so. Owen Berg giving chase. Player is able to get the puck through. Tried doing the McDavid, sent the puck through between his legs, followed by a stick. Couldn't find the puck though. A failed McDavid attempt. This time we've got Asher Bradley. He's going for the puck. His stick gets tied up in the Skeeters player. Loose puck brought out by Owen Berg. Owen Berg gets a shot, blocker save, and immediately going to be recovered by Paxton Weber, who also got a shot that was saved by the Skeeters, and a second rebound immediately by Weber. Puts the puck into the back of the net, and that's going to give FCA the first lead of the game for them, as they now lead 2-1. Here in the second period, we've got 3 minutes and 32 seconds left before the second intermission of the game. Nice goal by Weber. Face-off controlled by FCA, brought the puck back to Noon. Noon trying to get it across to Ranitsberger, had lost it. Ranitsberger grabbing the loose puck, dumps it up into the neutral area. Peary chips the puck up along the boards, dumps it into the near corner. Recovered by the Skeeters. They're going to carry it by their net, chipping it high up off the glass, trying to clear it out right into the skates of the official. Dumped back in by Noon. Recovered behind the Skeeters net by the Skeeters. They're going to try and chip it up along the boards. This time, puck found its way getting past Ranitsberger. Here comes the Skeeters. Trying to get a centering pass, a blocker save, cleared wide by FCA. Trying to clear it out there by Noon. Skeeters with a shot. It's deflected wide. Ranitsberger battling the puck in the near corner. He's going to hold on to it. Trying to chip it up along the boards. Intercepted by Skeeters. Pass back out to the point. D-to-D pass, trying to clear it out. Receive pressure from Peary immediately. Ranitsberger trying to get the puck up towards Peary. Peary tying up Skeeters player. He's going to advance in. Low shot. Second low shot. Doesn't matter how hard you shoot the puck. If you shoot it as hard as you can into the goalie's leg pads, guess what? It's not going in. That puck gets deflected wide, recovered now by Ranitsberger. He's going to put on the brakes, dangerously cutting in towards middle, gets the puck chipped off. A puck gets intercepted, recovered now by the Skeeters. The centering pass gets tied up on the netting on the side of the net. This time, Newen grabs the puck, rips it hard up along the glass. It was kept in actually very nicely by the Skeeters defender. They're going to recover in the fourth corner. Centering pass broken up by Newen's stick. Chase being given now. Ranitsberger is beating a centering pass, and this time loose pucks getting thrown everywhere, and like a drowning pool concert, bodies are hitting the floor. Asher Bradley is going to hold on to it though and prevent the puck from going into the back of the net. Holding on to the FCA lead with 1 minute and 36 seconds left in the second period. FCA leading with a score 2-1. Face-off controlled by no one. Skeeter's able to get a shot. Shot from the point gets deflected wide. Recovered now by Weston Olson. He's going to backhand it over behind the net. Recovered by the Skeeters on the far boards. Dropped out of the zone there by Ritter. Ritter's giving chase. Skeeters are going to carry the puck behind their own net. Lost the puck as he was trying to pass it over. Recovered by one of their teammates. This time they're able to get it back out. Ritter had the puck stripped off of his stick. Skeeters coming back down, advancing. Nice poke check by Weston Olson, preventing a shot from ever taking place. Ritter tries to chip the puck up. Couldn't get it past the Skeeters defender. Centering pass. Just out of reach of the Skeeters player. We've got 45 seconds left in the period. Shot from the point. Wide of the net. Recovered now by Ritter. He's able to get the puck out. Chips it up to Corbin Nystrom. Here comes Nystrom. Nystrom coming in. Point blank shot and a really nice glove save by the Skeeters goaltender. And that's gonna get us another face-off here with 32 seconds left in the second period. Face-off won by the Skeeters, rep by the defender behind their net. That player gets tied up along the boards. Owen Berg was trying to get the puck towards center. He recovered by the Skeeters. He's going to come and advance in. Skating around his shot, wide of the net. And chipped up out of the zone there by Adsero. Adsero found the stick of Weber. Weber, here he comes. Backhanding shot. bounces off the top of the crossbar as he backhanded it up over the goalie who was advanced out of the net, bouncing it off the top of the crossbar. A little bit more pressure on that puck and it would have missed the net completely. A little bit less and that puck would have dropped down into the back of the net. And that'll do it for 2 periods here this evening. FCA recovering here in the second period, popping in 2 goals. Bentley Ritter out of Prairie Center capitalizing first on a power play. Gets the first goal to tie the game up as the Minnesota Skeeters originally took the lead in the game, followed up by Paxton Weber getting a rebound to knock the puck into the back of the net for goal number 2 for our FCA Blue Boys. Another good period, fairly equal hockey. 1 more to go. 15 minutes to determine a winner. What's the score? Wild score update, 0-0. Heard it from one of the referees himself as he had to go over and check the TV, which is on in the entry lobby. Looked up at me, knew that I wanted to know, and 0-0 is the score. Skeeters now advancing back down, tied up by Weber. Weber backhands the puck. Loose puck behind the net. Recovered by the Skeeters, trying to pass it up out to the defense. They're able to do so. Pressured by Adsero. His shot hits the stick of Weber. Recovered by the Skeeters. Skeeters going to carry it back around in front of the faceoff dot. A shot there. Unable to do anything. Picked up by Adsero. Adsero headmans it up to Carson can't think of his name. Yeah, Carson Bradley. Not Ridley. That play forces the Skeeters goaltender to dive forward, smothering the puck, giving us a face-off on the far corner. Face-off won by FCA. Carson Bradley sent the puck out to Olsen. Olsen's shot gets deflected wide by Skeeter's skate. Great job by Adsero, ripping the puck off the Skeeters player, trying to get it over to Weber. Kept in by Bradley. Bradley gives it over to Weber. Weber's shot goes wide of the net. Centering pass broken up by Carson Bradley. Bradley sends it back to Olsen. Olsen tries to hit Weber on a cross skate. Found the stick of a Skeeters player, receives help from Adsero. Adsero skating around, passes it back up to Carson Bradley. Here comes Bradley. Bradley's got Weber. Bradley trying to get it over to Weber, slapped wide by the Skeeters. Chased around behind the Skeeters net. Kept in on the far boards by Owen Berg. Skeeters able to get the puck out of the zone. Now it's a 2-on-1. Here comes Beery. Far shot, blocker save, as you could hear that one. Cleared wide by Asher Bradley. Skeeters trying to get it out to their defense. He's going to step up and get the puck out. Weston Olsen now advancing in. Too many bodies flying everywhere. Carson Bradley now. We're going to have a roughing penalty assessed to the Minnesota Skeeters. I didn't see that one. But that's going to give FCA another 2-minute power play. And a face-off back down in the Minnesota Skeeters zone. Everett Peary lining up to take the draw. Gives the draw to Finley. Finley wins the puck, sends it right over to a Skeeter player. Good job by Renetsberger trying to step up. Skeeters able to get the puck down. Chase being given now by Noon. Noon goes into the boards. Skeeters player decided to throw his stick across the other side of the ice. Loose puck now in the neutral area, just out of reach of Renitsberger, recovered by the Skeeters. Headmanning up, trying to get it past Finley, couldn't do so, recovered by Lewis Kuhn. Kuhn's going to skate the puck in. Stick handle around multiple players. Nice shot, or nice pass back to Renitsberger. His shot hits the timber of the Skeeters goaltender. And a centering pass past the original intended target of Rowan Finley. Finds, I believe that was Lewis Kuhn, getting the puck along the far post. An excellent play, something that I was preaching to my Pee Wee team all year long. Find the guy on the open far post, hit him with the puck, so all he's got to do is just redirect it in. Beautiful play. Goal number 3. Face-off won by the Skeeters. Brought back that to their defense, headmanned it up. He skates over the puck. It was recovered by Finley. Finley lost it as received help from Kuhn. Loose puck now behind the net. Gets picked up by Noon. Noon dumps it up along the boards. Kuhn had the puck stripped off. Receives help from Finley. Finley continues skating the puck up ice. Dumps it up along the boards. Giving chase. Trying to get the puck out. On the puck going past Kuhn. One-on-one against Noon. Cross-ice pass now just behind the skater. He's getting chased by Peary. Peary ties the player up, receives help from Renitsberger. He gets tied up along the far boards. Here comes Finley skating in. They all overskate the puck. Skeeters regain control of it. Right, hits the skate of Renitsberger. No goal! Oh my, no goal, as there was multiple shots with loose pucks. And Rowan Finley sacrificing his own body, I believe, was behind Asher Bradley. I think one of those shots may have hit Rowan Finley, maybe didn't. Lots of congratulations being given to Asher. A job well done making that save. Loose puck gets tied up in front of the net, recovered now by Berg. Berg skates it out into the neutral area. Lost control of the puck. Dumped forward back up by Skeeters defender. His shot goes just wide of the net. Recovered, centering pass picked off by Olsen. Olsen carries it behind the net. He's going to try and get the puck out. Just out of the reach of Ritter as he blew a tire and lost his edge. Kept in the zone beautifully by the Skeeters. Shot from the high slot, and this time they're going to be able to find a loose rebound puck, and that's going to bring them back to within 1 goal. As that time the puck did make it past Asher Bradley. FCA still leading with a score of 3-2. We've got 11 minutes and 2 seconds left in the third period. Face-off won by Weber. Dumped up along the boards by Berg. Carson Bradley was there. Skeeters advance the puck back out. A 2-on-1. Olsen committing, going wide. Shot! Hits the shoulder pad of Asher Bradley, clearing up wide into the glass. Recovered along the far boards by Carson Bradley. Intended target FCA player. Couldn't do it. Carson Bradley trying to toe drag. Lost the puck on that play. Skeeters playing some slapstick hockey, trying to get the puck out of the zone. Unable to do so. Wrap the puck hard along the ice. West and Olsen trying to keep the puck in the zone. Unable to do so. Skeeters headmanning it up, receiving some help. He had the puck go a little bit too far out of his way. Weber there giving some pressure. Shot from the point, cleared wide by Olsen. Picked up by the Skeeters. Trying to get it back out to the point, unable to do so. They have to regroup in the neutral zone. Dumps it up along the boards, carried back in along near board. Centering pass, chipped away by FCA. Carson Bradley now tapping the puck further down into the Skeeter zone. It's going to be recovered. He's going to put on the brakes, sending it back to one of their teammates in front of the Skeeters net. He's going to hold on to it, skating all the way back down behind his net. He's going to try and pass it cross ice, headmanning it up. No intended target anywhere. Finds the stick of Owen Berg. Owen Berg now sending it up to Adsero. Adsero chips the pass to Weber. Weber centering pass over to Carson Bradley. Bradley, his shot attempt hits the Skeeter defender's stick. He's going to tie up both players along the far boards. getting a line change for FCA. Skeeters regain control of the puck. They're going to carry it back out into the neutral area. Head manning pass just out of his reach. It's going to be recovered now by Weston Olson. Olson, he gets his stick tied up. Loose puck now behind the net. Chipped away by Olson. Olson still battling, receiving some help by Finley. Loose puck now along the far boards, going to be picked up by Nguyen. Nguyen tries to pass it through, hits the skate of Finley. Succeeds this time. Loose puck picked off by Olson. Olson centering pass. Through too many sticks. FCA did a good job of not getting called for too many men there. It's a dangerous play of getting line changes while the puck is right there. If the player that jumps onto the ice touches the puck before the player that was coming off the ice is fully off the ice, well, that's what you call too many men on the ice. Offsides is going to be the call, and it's going to get sent down to where the pass was made from, as it was almost an intended offsides. That's why the offsides is being brought back down to the Skeeters side. Face-off slapped hard by Finley. Found the stick of a Skeeters defender. They're trying to advance it up. Couldn't get it past Rennitzberger. Skeeters recovered the puck, carrying it back down. Huge save by Nooner. Finley pressured that defense player, prevented him from getting a shot. Let's see, who was that? Landon Nguyen, he went down hard. And a loose puck right in front, and the Skeeters player doing everything they can to smash their stick as hard as they want. Doesn't matter, as Asher Bradley's got at least a 1.5 foot height advantage, and who knows how many pound advantage to that Skeeters player forward who was trying to smash the puck underneath him. Couldn't do it. Face-off controlled, won by the Skeeters. Shot from the point. Stick save, cleared wide by Asher. Player gets tied up by Nguyen behind the net. The Skeeters regain control of it, trying to sneak a puck along the far corner, unable to do so. Multiple players going down hard into the far corner. Recovered by the Skeeters, sending the puck out towards the point. He's going to skate in. That puck gets shot. Gets deflected wide of the net. Nguyen coming in, tying up the player. Carried out by Finley. Finley regains control of the puck. Finley's going to skate it across the blue line, and he's got Peary on the other side with a centering pass just behind Peary. Peary somehow able to keep control of the puck. Peary's going to chase after the loose puck now in the far corner. It's going to be recovered by the Skeeters. Skeeters advancing down. It's going to be a 3-on-2 coming in. A shot and a rebound was cleared wide, recovered by the Skeeters. They're going to try and find somebody out in the center. Unable to do so, as the puck was cleared wide by Ritter. Ritter pressuring along the far boards. Loose puck now is getting tied up by Carson Bradley. Bradley's going to continue to keep battling the puck. Recovered by the Skeeters. They're going to advance down. And another leg pad save. And a Skeeters player waiting for a rebound. It was just out of his reach. Kuhn backhands the puck, trying to find an FCA teammate. This is an absolute scramble. We've got way too many guys. Both teams, I believe, had too many men, and I think I counted 7 for FCA at one point. Both teams got away with a penalty there. Here comes the Skeeters. There's going to get a shot off. Blocker save, cleared wide by Bradley. Centering pass hits the side of the net, recovered by Olson. Olson chips the puck up along the boards. He's covered by Corbin Nystrom. Nystrom sends it up. Bentley Lane was waiting for it. Giving chase there was Ritter. He goes down on the play. This puck now. It's going to come all the way down. It's going to be icing as Weston Olson was giving chase and couldn't get there prior to it crossing over the goal line. FCA still leads by 1 goal with a score of 3-2 in the third period. We've got 5 minutes and 37 seconds left. Face-off won by Weber. Found the stick of Berg. Berg winding up. Gets broken up by Skeeters. Here comes Skeeters on a breakaway. Skeeters finds the upper corner, beating Asher Asher Bradley on his glove hand side. And that's going to tie the game back up at 3 apiece. We've got a ball game, folks. Face-off won by Weber. Dumped all the way back down by Noon. Picked up by the Skeeters. He's going to carry behind their net. Skates it past Adsero. Kept in by Carson Bradley. Picked up by Adsero. Sends the puck out to Ranitsberger. His shot gets deflected wide off the leg of the Skeeters player. Battle along the boards, recovered by Weber. Weber sends it over to Adsero. Adsero gets a shot. You know, that missed the net was recovered by Weber. Weber slings the puck right across the goal line. Lots of back and forth there. Goaltender had lost his stick into the back of the net. Loose puck now finding its way down, dumped back up by Noon. Here comes Adsero recovering the puck off the boards. Adsero is going to come in. Nice shot. Blocker save where it's going to be immediately frozen by the Skeeters goaltender. Both teams are going to take opportunity to change forward lines. Face off. Sent the puck towards the center. Shot from the point there by Noon. Quick reaction by the Skeeters goaltender. And it's going to be a glove save. Face-off won by FCA. Dumped back out by Peary. Kept in by Noon. Receives help by Finley. Peary's stick gets tied up. Recovered by the Skeeters. They're going to carry it back down. All head-manning the puck up. Got lost in the skates of a Skeeters player and offsides as the puck was behind the player as he crossed over the blue line first, stopping all of his momentum. Face-off controlled by the Skeeters, advancing down in. Puck high in the slot, cleared wide, recovered now by, that was Finley. Finley's pass gets broken up by the Skeeters, centering pass recovered in the slot, and they're going to come in. A huge save by Asher Bradley. Another shot, this time broken up prior to reaching the net by Weston Olson. He's going to carry it down out into the neutral area. Continuing to carry it, offsides is going to be the call, as I believe Lewis Kuhn had crossed over the blue line before Olson. And that's going to stop that line's momentum. We're tied at 3. We've got 3 minutes and 41 seconds left in the third period. Face-off controlled by FCA, shot by Corbin Nystrom, wide of the net. Recovered by the Skeeters, stepped up there, kept in nicely by Berg. Loose puck recovered by Lane. Lane's shot goes towards Skeeters goaltender, who's going to go down and stop it and freeze it immediately. Ritter taking the draw. Draw won by the Skeeters. They're going to carry the puck now out into the neutral area. Advancing down. High slot. His shot goes wide of the net. Corbin Nystrom chasing the puck along the far boards. Recovered by Olson. Olson chipped it up to Nystrom. Nystrom passes it up to Ritter. Or to Bentley Lane, rather. Lane lost sight of the puck, I believe. Just like I lost sight of the play with the camera. Apologize for that. Passed up now by Berg, following the stick of Ritter. Ritter trying to get a shot off, couldn't do so as he was tied up by multiple players. Lane now tying the player up. Loose puck recovered by Ritter and Berg. Loose puck in the skates of Berg. Huge job and a shot in the rebound by Corbin Nystrom as Bentley Lane had shot the puck right into the leg pad. I believe it was Lane that shot the puck into the leg pad of the Skeeters goaltender, right, bouncing it right to the stick of Corbin Nystrom, who once again, sitting on the far post, found that puck, buries it, once again giving FCA the lead with a score of 4-3. Shot towards net by Adsero. Blocker save, cleared wide. That puck was knocked away by Weber. Adsero coming in, a loose puck. Found its way, it was bouncing behind the Skeeters goaltender. Adsero was there. Huge centering shot there. Deflected by Weber. No idea how that Skeeters goaltender is being able to move back and forth like that. Scrambling like an absolute maniac. Huge save on that last shot attempt there by Paxton Weber. Face-off won by the Skeeters. He's going to lose the puck in the far boards, though. Corbin Bradley sends the puck back to Noon. Noon gets a high shot. Hits the body of Adsero before getting there. Adsero shot high and wide. Hits the glass above the net. Kept in along the far boards by Noon. Skeeters trying to get the puck up. Recovered now by Weber. Weber's going to carry the puck into the far boards. He puts on the brakes, changes direction. Nobody there, so he's going to dump it behind the net. Back to the stick of Carson Bradley. Shot from the point there by Rattenberger, and the loose puck finding its way in. This time recovered by Weber. Weber able to get enough of his stick on it. Capitalizing on the rebound. Goal number 5 for FCA, and now a 2-goal lead with a score of 5-3 with under 2 minutes to go in the third period. 1 minute and 44 official seconds on the scoreboard. FCA leading by 2. Puck slapped forward by Finley right to the stick of a Skeeters player. He's going to get pressured. PDD pass. He's going to carry it back out in the neutral area. He's cutting down right towards the high slot. His shot hits the stick of Noon. Couple different shots there, carried out of or attempted to get out of the zone there by Rattenberger. Kept in by the Skeeters, battle along the far boards. Loose puck coming in now on high slot. Newton sliding down, dropping his stick, trying to get the puck in. Sneak save shot there, leg pad save by Bradley. Shot from the point, and a beautiful deflected goal. Gotta be honest, that was an absolute beautiful deflected goal by that Skeeters teammate. Following his defensive line mate's shot from the point and just curving his stick and deflecting it ever so gently, just finding the puck going on the inside of the post. That was a beautiful goal. FCA still leading with a score of 5-4. We've got 1 minute to go. Carrying the puck there was Lewis Kuhn. He lost control of it. Regained control as the Skeeters player. Kuhn unable to get a shot off as he was pressured, recovered by the Skeeters. Skeeters are now going to pull their goalie. They've got 48 seconds left. Skeeters getting tied up on the play. It's going to get carried out by Berg. Loose puck in front of the net. Chipped wide there by Olsen before the Skeeters could do anything. Here comes Weber. Weber is going to carry the puck down. Icing is going to be the call as Weber sent the puck just wide of the net. Weber trying to find goal number 3. Unable to do so. And icing brings the puck all the way down into the FCA zone. Empty net remains for the Skeeters. They've got 6 skaters to FCA's 5. Face-off controlled by Weber, sends it up to Adsero. Adsero, his shot, just before crossing over the red line, hits the body of a Skeeters player, and that's going to bring it back all the way down once again. 21.5 seconds left in the game. FCA leading by 1 with a score of 5-4. Weber taking the draw, shot towards net by Skeeters, goes wide, recovered by Carson Bradley. He's going to hold on to the puck behind the net, passes it up to the boards to Weston Olson. Weston Olson backhands it out, getting chased by Adsero. Adsero coming in, ties up the Skeeters player. He's going to wrap around behind the net after stealing the puck off the Skeeters player behind their net. Nice wraparound, and that's going to bury the puck in. And they're going to let the time run out after that for some reason, with a final score of 6-4. FCA coming out victorious against a very competitive Minnesota Skeeters team. A team that we quite honestly could be seeing again on Sunday, depending on how they do in their 2 games tomorrow. A great game of hockey, both teams coming out strong. Obviously both teams coming to compete. Some really nice goals by both teams. Some absolute beauties. As always, our post-game prayer, thanking the Lord for our ability to come out and play this fun game. Appreciate all of you for logging in. Once again, I will have this streaming live tomorrow morning. We'll see you all then. Appreciate it.